Aries, and thank you for clicking on my channel. Welcome to the journey home. My name is Catherine and I live in Nova Scotia. This is your October forecast. Now I'm sitting in the month of June still, June 29th to be exact. So I'm time traveling and I'm enjoying it very muchly. As I progress through the signs, June, July, August, September, I knew we were coming into the big ugly, the peak of the big was going to start peaking. And as I did the signs through those months, I was so surprised as to the fortitude and the emergence of true higher consciousness at work. It's been a marvelous time traveling. So now I'm in October. And I feel very strange today, Aries. Feel very strange because I truly feel July, the global emotional levels are going to be, shocked into something. I'm not going to go further into that or any geopolitical or religious or anything. I'm going to do your reading. Just to let you know, though, I have these strange vibes going on. So it'll be interesting to see what Spirit is showing me in this state of mind. And it is a state of, I don't know, I suppose it started off with worry. Anyway, I'm better. Let's begin your reading. Cards were pre-shuffled to save time. At the head of your reading, and what will affect all of the cards we lay out, is the Chariot. This is Cancer energy. It's fast-paced. Well, chariots are faster than just walking. The horses are black and white, so this is about making a decision and racing, to the finish line. Whoops, not there yet. Five of Water. Grief, sadness, tragedy, the process of grieving. This is definitely the process of grieving. You've got this seahorse on your tail, a treasure just waiting for you. But we're human, right? We do this process. There's your Fibonacci spiral. Have this process of dealing with certain things. I saw a beautiful article about pain and suffering, and I've been purporting in my readings, when pain was showing up, there were cards around it to show how suffering was optional. So suffering is probably just more of unseen or unfaced. Suffering is not facing pain. That's to that essence. Fortune's Wheel. I told you I was in a strange vibe. The Star card, two major arcanas. Aquarius energy. King of Water, Scorpio energy. We have a deep abiding love. This feels more like wisdom, like incredible wisdom, Aries. The Hierophant, wow. Higher consciousness. Queen of Fire. So what is this grieving? It's almost like a funeral. But this is a funeral for energy. The way the governments have been for the last few years has been to keep our emotions in such a high peak that they culminate and build stress, and this is the stress release, the emotional release. Now look at this beautiful energy of the law of attraction, universe coming in on your behalf. This has nothing to do with doing anything. I was going to say for you. This is something that you've sent out. Now, we all pray, we all meditate, And mostly it's, without exception, selfish prayer. How can the universe help? How can the spirit help? I'm getting mixed messages here. 10 of fire, 2 of earth, burning the bridges, making room for that energy. That's this. That's that higher conscious level of release, releasing old energy. It's been building up and releasing. Now look at this release. It's much like the sun. Or it would be a physical manifestation of the sun, like the Ace of Pentacles. But Fortune's wheel is in event mode. It is releasing energy in October. We're not going to take it anymore. Now, this knowledge and wisdom that's coming in, and very deep, deep love for you is here. You are... I'm starting to dislike the word download because, well, I don't know. I'm just working with it. This release of energy is ready to be filled. This is the heart of your reading. And by the way, that is Aries energy. The Queen of Fire represents your sign. Ain't she gorgeous? Pardon my English. 4 of earth. 6 of earth. 7 of water. 7 of fire. So there is a choice that you made, a very wise choice you made. You understand fully what that decision is, to the point of being able to see ahead psychically, understanding, moving with the spirit, allowing the flow. That now this could be the connection here. Not so much connection, but you flowing, and it feels like exploring the spirit realms. That doesn't sound right either, because, you know, we don't want to be flying around out there dealing with demons, right? You're anchored here, tethered. So there's no fear of loss, but you're hanging on tight. This can be about hoarding too. This can be about saving money, and I have to be more conservative in my spending. But there's confidence with this Wheel of Fortune in motion, in event mode. This beautiful energy coming in of respectfully grieving the past while opening your heart to this love that's being poured on you. Now, this is often perceived as opportunities, decisions, and confusion. You know, which one should I choose? But in this, the energy is what you have opened yourself up to is going to be receiving. Okay, Aries, let's put it this way. You're going to live decades in weeks. A phenomenal transformation. Not even transformation. This is, you're done with this energy. This is the great frontier. Now, this is not going to be much effort for you. You have already gained this much ground. So the effort to hit the peak, you don't have to try too hard. You don't need to reach far. So universe is coming in to fill you. And these are all thanks to those disciplines that we do, you know, when we pray or meditate and talk to Source. Has a lot of wisdom to offer. Now, on the personal realm, how that might manifest for you or show up for you is someone who loves you dearly, is sharing in this respectful burial or funeral of the past, honoring tradition. Now remember, the Chariot affects all of this. This is fast energy happening. This is knowledge coming in, changes coming in your mind if you are open to it. In event mode here, you are. Eight of Vessels is a rebirth. Now, this almost feels like an out-of-body experience. Your cup's being filled. This is the reflection of your past. Changing your mind on how you perceive it. Humans do tend to, you know, be hard on ourselves, blame ourselves. I'm not saying it's healthy to blame others. I think you know what I mean. The Four of Bows is celebration. This is, yeah, this is a ritual, like a funeral, like it's happening on different dimensions, honoring something here. Queen of Vessels. The Queen of Vessels on the fortune wheel. Well, expect in October you are really going to open up in your higher conscious levels, the Christ consciousness. The Queen of Vessels knows the journey home instinctually, psychically. Been there, done that. The path home is embedded. The mirror showing, oh, that's shadow work. Now Spirit is ready to show you what comes after. The Guardian. Someone loves you dearly, Aries, in the physical and in the spiritual realms. This sounds like a very, or feels like a very nurturing spirit working on you moment. Three of Arrows, jealousy. Now this is the card of pain. And this is where suffering is optional. So some things that are done in life have to be done. and we know this is gonna hurt, but it's like the same as a workout in the gym. No pain, no gain. And should be perceived as such. Leaving the suffering behind. I read a beautiful article this morning about the pineal gland, and that there is a hole in the center of the brain that we look through to face our pain, to release it. Cliff High wrote it. He's on Substack. Really interesting articles that he writes. Three of Stones, creativity, on the Queen of Fire. You will be including others. Others are going to benefit from this energy coming in. King of Arrows. So this is going to be, I was going to say painless. Isn't that funny that the pain card came up? But this is going to be painless. It's being cut out, this energy. It's, funeral service is over and it was painful. But I did so honor the energy. And others are going to benefit by this. This almost... Are you in service to others in the month of October? Have you stepped into the shoes of something completely different in your world? The Kingfisher. Air energy. A final cut. Seeing the clarity. There's a huge, big choice you are making spiritually. All these choices we make in physical life affirm the choices we make in the spiritual realms. Two of Earth is being clarified by the wheel. Again, you seem to be in control of this wheel. Beautifully spinning harmonically. You notice in this visual too the unraveling of this garment, or the making of this garment. Well, I guess it would just be the making, because unraveling, you'd have to pull it right off the loom. In control, you are creating something here. It's in event mode, Aries. A new garment. The Knight of Vessels. This is a highly emotional offer coming towards you on the spiritual and physical realms. Someone in the love department may be approaching you and saying, I'm in love with you, Aries. Or make an offer that is genuine and full of love. Helps you to anchor. And in two corners here, we have the King of Vessels, which is the King of Water. The Archer. Look at you hitting your mark. Look at you hitting your mark. And the flow and abundance. This is also back and forth opening, so if you're open in this time and Spirit is working on you, Aries, there's this beautiful flow back and forth, abundant flow back and forth. The ability to communicate with the higher realms that guide your steps in the physical realm. That is not a suggestion. that you listen to spirits telling you what to do. This is about checking in with your higher self, your Christ consciousness. But you do have protective guardians around you. The Queen of Arrows, she's following right under the King of Arrows. You will be approached with many ideas and opportunities, both in spirit and in physical. These opportunities that come to you in the physical will be as a result of your knowledge that you were given spiritually. The Six of Bows, abundance. That's that flow. Would be the same as, no, it isn't. I had a brain fart. Let me think again. Well, that would be you hitting the bullseye, wouldn't it? We have the wheel twice. We have her or him in the stance of hitting the mark. There's the bullseye with very little effort, but it is showing that you have the skills, the practice, the self-discipline. There is excellent communication here between you and higher consciousness. Excellent, excellent, excellent. And on the earthly realm, you're approachable. You're practical. Ideas that come to you, or people suggesting things to you, because it is affecting other people, things that you do. You can see very clearly in the month of October that the difference between what is good, what will work for happiness, for yourself, and not just yourself, others are being affected. When our aura is glowing, it blesses others. Well, readings have certainly gotten deeply spiritual in the last couple of months for me. Going through these incredible months and years that we are going through. I'm going to pull a message of love for you from the romantic field. But I am doing an October love reading for Aries. That will probably be published a week after this one. But if you want a peek, it's in the members area. Give your relationship a chance. That's your message for October. Work on your partnership. You attract romantic joy by enjoying the moment fully. Oh, that is so clear in this reading. We have the law of attraction that came all through this reading, reflecting back on the head of the reading. This energy is coming in quickly. This is going to be like, this feels like an overnight change. You wake up in the morning, a different person. Oh, look at that. You're married. This situation involves marriage. Now, that marriage could be through spiritual realms that affect the physical realms. What is it you are committing to? The law of attraction is coming in, but you still have choices. All the choices that you make now affect us, how they reverberate. Give your relationship a chance. And this means give yourself a chance as well, Aries, as to what your abilities are, what you're willing to have in your life and commit to, what you are attracting to. You are in that realm of attraction to commitments. something that's solid and grounding and full of love. Knight of Vessels with the King. Oh, I got that one asked backwards, didn't I? But still, the same thing them shows. Same meaning. Well, I hope that was good for you as it was for me. To my subscribers, God bless you. For those who haven't, please do. And I hope to see you again real soon. Bye for now.